This is William K. Murtaugh, Mert Witness 1, and today we are going to talk about Deceivers in hiding. Now, there's a certain individual that has been not seen in public since March, April, May of this year. He was known for making his live streams out of his car in a McDonald's parking lot. He's known for his blog entries, and he is known for being the center of attention of a movement that is part of three groups: the High Command, the Task Force, and the Crusade. Now, these three groups have one thing in common. All the same people are the members of the same group, including one murdered individual by the name of Christopher Hallett, and the suspect named in the murder, one Neely Blanchard. Now, the reason for this particular individual being in hiding has been speculated. I personally have speculated that he is no longer among the living, that he was assassinated, killed, for whatever reason. But there's another more obvious possibility here to speculate, to have as a conspiracy theory, and that is that this person is in hiding because of his continued and long deceptions of those who have followed his writings and teachings, if you could call it that. Because an ever-increasing number of people are beginning to realize that this man and the group around him are frauds, that they deceive people, they lie, they cheat, they steal. And a number of people who have relied on the writings of these individuals, and in some cases the advice given by these individuals, have had their personal lives disrupted, damaged, in any number of ways. And they're angry, and they may be out to get people like this press secretary to the task force, this third in line to the President of the United States. It would explain why the only time you see this individual is in writing, on a blog, or on various Twitter accounts. And it's also why this particular individual is engaging in personal attacks against his critics, me and other people who are accused of being domestic terrorists and murderers and child abusers and traffickers and so on and so forth. Because this individual is scared. He doesn't want the attention he's getting. One would think that he would like this attention, that it's negative press is better than no press. But in this case, it's just making the situation for him worse, because people out there who have issues with him are being reminded on a daily basis of what he has done to them. The very same people he is in hiding from. So in desperation, him and those around him are trying to get attention away from him. They are trying to create diversions, and the diversions they are creating is attacking those who criticize them, rather than simply absorbing their criticism and moving on and doing their thing. They are targeting the critics, and they are targeting them in such a way that people are going to pay attention to what they say, and they're going to look at those that they are criticizing to see why it is that they're being criticized. Now, yes, the same thing is being done by me and others who continually bring up the activities of these people. There are those out there that are going to look and see what we are complaining about. And it draws attention to our critics, which is what we want. We want people to see what they are saying and what they are doing to understand the deception, the lies, and the theft that is being done by these people on a daily basis. We want them exposed. We don't want them in hiding. We want them out in the open where people can shine a light on the lies that they are telling. And they don't like it. They want to keep within their own little group, their own little belief system. They don't want to draw the attention of law enforcement to their activities, which is highly illegal. They want to continue to hide and control the narrative. And the problem for them is that the murder of Chris Hallett has taken away their control of the narrative. The narrative is now going into the mainstream. It's going into law enforcement, and it's going into the courts and to the public. More and more people are going to start to realize what these people, what this group has been up to, and why Chris Hallett was murdered. And why there may be other people out there who are just as angry as Neely Blanchard. And that is ultimately why this particular individual is in hiding and attacking his critics in the way he is. He is trying to divert. He's trying to draw attention away from him. He is trying to silence his critics. And unfortunately for him, he is failing. We are not going away. We are going to stay here. We are going to discuss this murder. We are going to discuss their deceptive actions, and we are going to bring out the truth. And so with that, I would ask that you like, share, subscribe, and click that notification button so that you can be notified of more truth that is going to be coming out in the coming days, weeks, months, and even years, as we work to expose these liars, these thieves, and these deceivers, and make them accountable for their actions. This is William K. Murtaugh, Witness 1. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and have a good one.